So this is a routine I like to start with. Once again, of course, making sure you know what you're going to do with a cue ball. So just a plain ball shot here on the line of the shot. Keep nice and still, back, pause, and go. So that was a quick stroke I put in there. One of my biggest faults is putting in quick strokes, trying to get the cue through too quickly. It should be just a build up of speed, acceleration, like that. Absolutely perfect stroke, that second one. There you see, lots of action on the cue ball, minimal effort. Didn't even feel the cue ball on the tip of my cue. Just a nice, smooth stroke. Once again, on the line of the shot, making sure you're all good to go. Back, pause. Let up on that just a little bit. Cue came off the handle, so you notice I'm just making the shot slightly longer and longer the longer I go on. That was just awful. All my power come before I even got to the cue ball there. I was kind of then trying to reach for power afterwards. So it should be a slow build up. So here we go, back, pause, and again you see it's a hit. That is a big hit rather than a nice smooth action, you know. Much more power, less effort. See how many I can do. So you see the cue accelerating through the ball, not trying to hit hard, just a nice smooth stroke, keeping the head still, keeping the cue going forwards, don't stop the cue. It's more of a push than a hit. There, I actually dropped my elbow even before I got to the cue ball. Very dangerous, the elbow drop. When it goes wrong, it looks terrible. When it goes right, like Fedor Gorst or Tyler Styer, Tony Knowles, I remember back in the 80s, the great snooker player. He's actually responsible for me starting the elbow drop, and it ruined my game for a long time. It really did. I'll do an impression of Tony Knowles. Tony was kind of very quick like this, very fluid. Hardly any pause at the backswing. It was when it worked, it looked really beautiful, but when it didn't, it looked very bad. like that. So much follow through. But of course, when it goes right, you can do crazy things with a cue ball. Like that, look, see? Look at that draw shot, but look at the follow through. But it's all about the timing from there, accelerating, coming through, and then the elbow drops after. The problems begin when you start the elbow drop even before you've got there, so you end up kind of that seesawing kind of action, and that's when it looks very amateurish, to be honest. But when it's working right, it's, well, you feel like you can't miss anything. But of course, there's more chance of inaccuracy using that, especially when you try it and get the cue. You start the elbow drop even before you got to the cue ball. It's that sweet timing that we're looking for, like that, just beautiful. It's just you can't describe it. It's something that you've got to practice. You've got to feel, and as soon as you strike the perfect cue ball, I don't even like the word strike. I like to use stroke, because it is more of a stroke. It's like you're caressing, you know. So that stroke wasn't too bad. It was okay. It was just not quite on the line. But you can do crazy things with a cue ball when you start stroking the cue ball really nice. Through to the 5-7. Again, you see, I quit. I've come up off the shot. I didn't finish the shot. It was horrible. It really was horrible. So here we go. Let's put more effort into this one now. Get a nice rhythm going. Back, pause, and then begin the delivery. It's beautiful. The best at it in the world, for me, without a doubt, Ronnie O'Sullivan. You know, he's not 7-time world champion by mistake. He does so much right. But he also does a few things wrong, but he's just so good that he can get away with it. So I'll always start a warm-up routine with this, and then introduce a little bit of English just to start, you know, make sure my aiming is right. I'm using a wood shaft, so obviously I've got some deflection, so come on, give me that one. That goes in on new cloth all day long. But of course, many other things with new cloth are made more difficult. Throw, cushion slide, so much. So no side. But now I feel that I'm beginning to strike the cue ball quite nicely. So what I'll do now is I'll start introducing some draw. Start drawing the ball, get some confidence going. So there you go. That's how I warm up.